Hey guys, and welcome back to my video. I hope everybody is well today. And today I've got an interesting article for you. It's about actors with autism, opportunities or just pipe dreams. I got this article off the website goodmenproject.com. It was written by a lady called Margarita Elliston, and it was titled "Why Shouldn't Autistic People Pursue Their Dreams Like Neurotypicals Can?" So basically the introduction was about a neurotypical mum who was trying to find her autistic daughter work within the TV and theatre world. Her daughter is fascinated with TV and media and theatre and wants to work within that criteria, I guess. So she got her daughter some auditions within TV and theatre and media work, and then she was told the first few auditions by TV producers, "Surely you don't believe your daughter is able to find steady work in acting, do you?" This to me sounds like the TV and theatre professionals are totally uneducated about autism. Surely people with disabilities should be able to have a fair chance in the jobs in TV and theatre world as much as a neurotypical person has the right to pursue work in this field. But this mother has stated some great points in this article, saying that the routine of working in a TV or theatre job is absolutely essential for her daughter because it's all scripted. So her daughter would understand what's expected of her and what she's expected to do. Also, the mother was saying that her daughter is very good at playing other characters as she tends to role play to fit in this world. So the TV theatre world will be in a good place for her because she'll be able to fit in and role play and play other characters in such a high demand environment. But because of all the sensory issues, which can be a minor issue for people on the spectrum like myself and people like this, like her daughter, it could potentially be a problem with working within TV and media because you have to deal with crowds and smells and things like that. So again, it could be a barrier to her getting the employment that she so successfully wants. And now I believe that she has actually scored it. I think it's in America somewhere this article was written, that she lives from. But again, it could be about prepping her beforehand, so explain to her about the interview, prepping the questions, making sure she plans ahead of time how she's going to get there, making sure she's able to meet the TV producers with some good answers to why she should be accepted like a neurotypical person working within that media. I guess as she has an interest in TV, media and theatre, I guess that it for her would be her ideal dream. I think a lot of people with disabilities nowadays do get isolated away from that kind of theatre work or entertainment business because it's all about the neurotypical people and all about the fact they want normal people, which normal is only a label, and I feel isn't really accurate when it comes to talking about this kind of issue, because people with disabilities need to be more inclusive in the world's media, whether that's movies, TV dramas, on stage plays, like proper plays you go to watch in the theatre. I guess that a lot of more TV and theatre producers need to be a bit more aware about how to introduce people with autism, Down syndrome, bipolar disorder, anxiety disorder, borderline personality disorder, that kind of stuff. So again, it's about being inclusive and understanding that each person has a condition. Just because it may not be known as much as autism, it may be something that they're dealing with privately. So again, it's about TV producers and the person with the actual medical condition working together and organising the best way of them successfully gaining that employment they so desperately want. And for this girl to finally have scored it by the end of the article, to actually get a TV producer in America to take her on, and she was actually playing the role of someone who was deaf, but she's not deaf in real life. She was able to score that job and is being successful at it because she's able to interpret the feelings, the emotions, more than the neurotypical people were who this TV producer was interviewing. So again, it's all about being inclusive, accepting, learning that people are different regardless of medical conditions, regardless if you have a disability or not. So for me, if I was to work within the TV world, I think that there'd be a lot more understanding. They'd have to understand that I have autism, I have sensory issues, I also have clinical anxiety disorder. So again, it would be about the best way to work with the individual, make sure that their work schedule they're able to cope with, they're able to take on the job at the time, they're able to prep themselves ahead of time, or have a discussion before the job is due to start. So you explain where we're going, where we're filming, how long it's going to be for, how many people are going to be there, how long we're expected to stay in character for. A lot of autistic people are very good at staying in character most of the time, because we put on a front most of the time to cope in this world. So for me, I guess it would be quite difficult to cope being a character all the time, because I kind of am used to role playing in my own head about keeping up to date with people and keeping a certain behaviour up all the time. So the TV producer actually said about this autistic girl, she said this: "I think that people with disabilities should be given the same career opportunities as the people who are neurotypical. Many people wrongly assume that people with disability would give a lesser or worse performance as an actor. I feel this is totally the wrong response to give it, as it is all about inclusion, no matter if you have a disability or not." Exactly, well said, that TV producer. So I couldn't agree with her more. That is exactly what we're saying. It's about inclusion, support, getting to know somebody, understanding their disability, regardless if it's a physical disability, an emotional disability, a hidden disability, a mental health issue. It's all about including people, whether they are the right person for the job or not. And I would strongly encourage more people to get into the world's media. I think the world's media needs more people with disabilities in the forefront, whether that's radio work, whether that's on stage drama, on screen drama, whether that's just a TV programme where we have a very, very small part in it. But in the UK, I'm so passionate about seeing people with disabilities more on the screen and getting people seen for what they are, their talents, their personality. So yeah, I think this is a very, very important subject. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now. I think that I've really kind of explained how I feel about it. I'm just really passionate about people with autism, learning disabilities, mental health issues, getting the chance to shine on the screen as they so deserve. If they want to work within the media and theatre world, and so they should be able to, because it's about including them and accepting them regardless of that disability. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please give this a like. Please comment, share and subscribe to my channel, and many thanks for watching. Bye, guys.